So it's a crazy day. Today's Sunday, May 4th. 2 years ago, tonight, on May 4th, I was going to celebrate my best friend in the whole world had passed away, and we were throwing this big party in his honor. A guy named Howie Pyro. We grew up together. We were roommates. We had a band, and we threw some crazy DJ dance parties, the good kind, you know. And I was just going with his sister and his friends to have dinner at a local Italian spot near my house, 1 block away. I rehearsed with the band earlier in the day, and I got ready because I was going to DJ that night. And I started to walk to this little dinner that we were going to do to celebrate my friend Howie. And as I'm walking down the street, it's like a beautiful New York night, my hips are hurting. I'm like, what did I wear, the wrong motorcycle boots today? The ones in the back of the closet? We got to the restaurant, and it's like a restaurant where they know me, and I know that they're very Italian, so I brought cash. They don't take anything but cash. And I had the cash. I had $400 because, you know, I was throwing the party. You know, I figure I'm going to end up paying. When you invite people out in New York, you don't be cheap. Anyway, and so I'm heading over there, and I'm walking into the restaurant with the money, and I'm ready to celebrate. My hips and legs are feeling weird. And I get into this room, this back room, because they know me. It's the place they used to sneak me in during COVID. Back room. Safe. And I'm in there with, you know, my friend's sister and some of his friends, and everybody's saying hello, and I'm like, I got this terrible back pain. I don't know. And they're like, you must have sciatica. And everybody starts pulling out their phones. And I'm like, please, Google enough. So I start to walk around the place. I don't know if you guys ever had this when you're in a lot of pain. You try to like walk or run away from it. There's an old bit with this American comedian, Richard Pryor. He lit himself on fire freebasing and he tried to run. He's like, then he put it in his act. He was like, when you see a nigga running down the street, you get out of the fucking room. Because I know you were laughing live on the Sunset Strip, but I was trying to walk around the restaurant to get away from the pain. And I was like, all right, I gotta sit here. You know, I got family, and I'm drinking wine. I'm having like a spinal stroke. I don't know. I'm eating pasta. Or it's the spaghetti incident by Guns N' Roses. And so then, like, you know how cats do this when they're in like bad pain or maybe they're dying, they go hide. So I was like going to the other end of the restaurant, like just in the room we were in, and kind of I ended up sitting on the floor. And everybody's coming over. I'm like, stop! Suddenly, they're all standing over me. It's like that scene in Rosemary's Baby. Jesse, I just talked to my acupuncturist, and Jesse, you better get a hospital, you better get an ambulance. I'm like, stop, I'm gonna shake it off. My best friend that I know since I'm a kid, he's like, your feet are fucking cold. I'm taking your boots off. I'm calling 911. I'm gonna shake this off. We're gonna DJ and celebrate Howie. About 5 minutes later, I was like, I can't shake this off. Call the ambulance. And, you know, tragedy plus time is a little funny, so we can laugh. And the guy comes over. They want to rush us out of the place. I'm like, you guys finish. The waiter comes and he wants the bill. Give it to me. I'm laying on the floor, counting out the $400. Like, keep $80. I'm having a spinal stroke. They open up a door and they pull me into this apartment building next door, and they lay me out, my friends, on this stairway. So I'm laying in the stairs, and all these people I know from the neighborhood are like rocker kids, like, oh, did Jesse have too much heroin? I thought he was straight edge, Cocoa Puffs, Sugar Smacks. And I'm looking at them like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Next thing you know, an ambulance and a whole bunch of other bullshit, and crazy, you know, I was ready to dance on the bar that night. But I've been working real hard at it, and I went down to Argentina for a while, and I got some, you know, heavy rehab, and I do PT, and I'll show you some of the tricks as the show goes on. But anyway, I'm gonna get better somehow, little by little. Keep the PMA, darkness. I don't know if that story was a little bit too much information. What do they call it? PMA, TMI, whatever the fuck. Anyway, this is going to go out to my good old pal up there in Hollywood Forever Cemetery. If you ever get to LA, he's got a record on his gravestone. He's got a bat. And he's the king of the weirdness. His name was Howard How weird. This is for you, Howie. I'm thinking about you with love in Route 13. She asks me when I'm coming home, and I'm going somewhere in between what she says and what she means. It was something that was said before the phone went dead, like the sound of falling rain and the rumble of a train. Derek Cruz on the guitar.